What's going on, fam?
Let's go.
This is officially the first episode of the BulletProof podcast. I'm with one of my fucking dogs.
Yes, sir.
Big Darryl.
Yes, sir.
On all socials, D4YLL.
D4R.
D4RYLL. Or D4RYL.
Yeah.
My guy, I'm telling you right now, I know y'all know me. I'm not stopping until I make it to the top.
Not stopping.
This is the guy that I believe in, maybe even more than myself. Truly.
Vice versa.
I truly do. He's
Vice
making
versa.
fucking money moves all the time. First guy that I've known to try and do an IRL stream in Lafayette, which is fucking big time.
Same, bro. It's
Big time.
Big
Kind of like what we're doing right now. Starting this podcast up, it's nerve-wracking, it's crazy, it's big time money moves.
It's all from scratch.
Right. On this podcast, we like to talk about life, fitness, health, our life story, how we got to where we got, expressing our failures, road bumps we've gone through. Hopefully somebody can learn a thing or two, and hopefully this can benefit the viewers in some way or another. Maybe you enjoy it, maybe you find it entertaining, whatever it is. Welcome. This is the first fucking episode. This is crazy.
Let's do it.
This
baby.
is crazy.
I love it. I love
This is
these
crazy.
movies, man.
So, I will say this. I don't want this to be a typical setting. I want it to be like outside. I feel like that's fine.
Nah, outside would be good.
I feel like that's different.
Yeah.
It's fire. I like to be outside. The only problem is you can be sweating out.
And bugs too, bro.
No, I cannot do that.
Nah.
Louisiana's just such a bad spot. And then whenever it gets cold, I hate the cold. That's gonna be the ass.
It's like you don't like nothing. It's like you don't get the best of nothing.
But we gotta do it. That's how shit's different. But anyways,
Right.
Darryl, let the people know a little bit about you, of course.
Yeah.
Mr. known as Riz Man. That's it.
Whoa.
That's it.
Don't flatter.
Mr. Light Skin himself.
I try. I do try. Yeah, I'm Darryl. Like I said, I'm very. I've been dabbling a lot into content lately.
Real shit.
I take a lot. I take a lot from my boy right here.
Right. This is how we reconnected. What's crazy about
content,
me and Darryl?
It's crazy.
What's crazy? We grew up playing Pee Wee football.
bro, babies, bro.
Deadass.
That's crazy.
And then we went without talking for.
No, I don't think I talked to you in high school.
Forever. Not high school, not really junior high. We played
that's insane.
Pee Wee football. This was my best receiver, my number one right here.
No.
I mean, all of us boys, we were dogs. We were undefeated.
Yeah, we won a bowl, but we lost one year. I remember.
We did.
I got that picture. I still got that picture.
See, me and my dad was talking about that the other day. We had Tiger White and Tiger Red. Then we joined one year.
Yeah.
And then we lost.
We lost to Pineville, bro.
Because,
dude, I got
to give clout to Bruce like that.
Nah, Bruce was tough. Bro.
Bruce was
Bruce was tough.
Bruce, I'm not gonna lie, carried that whole squad.
Yeah.
I mean,
bro,
we don't even. Why are we highlighting the low lights? We need to not talk about the bad shit.
Nah, yeah.
But anyway, that's how we initially met. I knew this boy as Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut was my nickname. They used to.
But you don't like to go by that.
Cause like I guess my hair was like shaped as a peanut. I don't know what it was. I didn't have no hair.
That's exactly what it is.
I guess Peanut was what it was, but
that's exactly.
We roll with it. It stuck.
It's stuck, and that's a smooth little name. I mean, as long as you was nice, you know what? It's a smooth name. I'm not gonna lie.
That's your ass.
Yeah, it's alright. I really like the D4YLL. See, my name's basic. It's just Sebastian Renfrow. Where'd you get D4YLL? Is 4 your favorite number? Or
4, yeah, I actually got 4 tatted on me right here.
Okay, see,
like,
you got a lot of tats.
Yeah,
let me hear a little.
I got a lot of tats. Yeah, first off, let's start off with the number 4. The number 4 has always been like one of my favorite numbers growing up.
Always got one of them.
Yeah, exactly. You always got that number that just kind of sticks with you. It's almost like a lucky number in a way.
100%. I got 7 or 27.
7? Yeah. It's like, I don't know, it just stuck with me. So I always used it for football, basketball, in high school and things like that. And yeah, I got it tatted on me. And I kind of just saw the A in my name. They kind of almost, it looked similar to a 4.
Right.
So I was like, why not, start instead of DA, I put D4.
It's unique. It's cool as shit.
Pretty cool.
I really do like it.
Yeah.
Mine, Plain. I'm gonna be honest.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. I mean,
Right.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's right. But that's mad cool.
But yeah,
I saw that. I was like,
yeah, I definitely.
I was gonna ask you that. I don't even know why I have this. This is the first time I'm asking you this on the podcast.
Yeah, I actually got a lot of people ask me that for sure.
That's cool. So, what about you? Got hella ink.
I got hella ink.
So obviously, it looks like religion plays a big part in your life. Mine as well. That's something that I like to be open about.
Very faithful. Very faithful.
100%. Without God,
nothing is possible.
See, it's something you always say. Like earlier, it took us over an hour to get this podcast set up. The mic wasn't working. I bought some brand new mics. What? Yes, they came in yesterday.
Right. Roadblock.
I lost it. No clue where it went. These other ones that I have that I was planning on using for this, one of them was just not working.
It was just like.
And the first thing you said was, God's trying to put obstacles in our way.
Exactly. That's all it is.
So that we can overcome.
That's all it takes.
I love that. You don't understand how
That's all it
much I love
takes.
that.
That's all it takes.
See, and in my mind, immediately goes to, bro, you gotta be kidding. Like, it's always some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's such a terrible mindset to have versus the mindset that you were trying to, I guess, rub off on me.
Right.
That was, see, I'm just now realizing how crazy it is.
That's how it is.
And another thing I want to talk about, I love being real.
Right.
I love being real with people. And out of all people that I thought that I was going to connect with, like, and be real with, like how we have some deep ass conversation.
Right.
The first time we met in person, we took the whole ride to Lafayette and back. We're having deep ass podcast worthy conversations.
Meaningful.
Big time. I'm like, man, we should have had this on a podcast.
Right.
So, so here we are.
that's what starts it. I mean, when you finally find that like, I guess that person, you know, that energy that you need in your life, that's kind of on the same page as you. You kind of got to stick with that. You kind of got to use it and use it to fuel things like this, such as us getting into content and us getting into media.
Right.
It all plays hand in hand.
Speaking of that, what made you start this content stuff? What was the motive? Obviously, we got dreams. We want bigger and better things out of this life.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the initial motive for most people. It was for myself.
Most definitely.
So, and you are one of the most hardworking people out there. Real shit.
Right.
It's every day, trying to hit that content up. After you work how long? All day?
I try to.
12-hour shifts. This boy runs 12-hour shifts, what, 5 days a week?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then right now, it's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday at 10 at night. We're running a podcast up. And this boy has work at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's how committed to, see, it took me my whole life. Well, really, I don't mean to just talk the whole time.
No, that's what this whole point is. It's all about talking the whole time.
This is our first time doing this. We're trying to
let it rip, bro. Let's go.
We're trying to get the flow state.
Yeah, it's coming. I feel it right now. Hey, trust, keep it coming. Like,
I feel like we're doing a great job so far.
Yeah, like.
Anyways, the setup is fine. Come on. Anyways.
No. Don't get me started. I'll get started.
Anyways, so what were we even talking about? Oh, let's go.
You were kind of talking about like I guess what kind of got me into new content.
Right.
And like what I guess motivated me to actually pull the trigger on it.
Right. And then so obviously everyone wants bigger and better out of this life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So my entire life, more so, I really decided to step up, I guess, 2 years ago. I was like surrounded by a bunch of my boys who I really love. I was in a fraternity at Louisiana Tech. I loved every single one of those boys dearly. But I felt like I was in a bad spot. I felt like the situation that I was in wasn't what I wanted in life.
Right.
I saw some of the guys that were older than me, who were still in the fraternity, who kind of, in a way, relived the same year over and over, and didn't grow.
Got repetitive.
I wanted to grow. I wanted to get better. I didn't want to party and stuff and do all that all the time, because that's freshman year of college.
Right. It's going to be turning up.
Party. I joined a fraternity. And it was one of, if not the best year of my life. I met some of the best people. I'm not trying to get sad. One of my buddies named Josh. His name's Josh. One of my dogs. I love that boy dearly. Spent every day with him throughout his pledgeship, which would be my sophomore year of high school. He was a freshman. He passed away recently. I'm just trying to say how much this fraternity stuff means to me. Pretty much every single guy that was in that fraternity showed up to his funeral. We did a rose ceremony on his tombstone. It was amazing. I'm saying all this to say I don't regret joining the fraternity at all.
Right.
It's full of a bunch of really good dudes, and that was just an example.
Yeah, everything.
But I wanted bigger and better things out of this life. I saw the opportunity in front of me with the social media stuff. Obviously, it's changing the world.
Yeah,
Obviously,
it definitely is.
It's taking over the world.
Next wave.
100%. It's the current thing in personal brands, and all of these things do so much for an individual.
It's all
it really does. I mean, you see all these people on the internet who do this for a living. And how crazy is that thing?
It's pretty crazy.
Right. And is that why you, like I said, this boy's putting in 50+ hour weeks, and I was as well whenever I was working at the beach. I was like, fuck this shit. I gotta find a way out of this.
You gotta find the next wave.
Right. And I'm super passionate about fitness and health, obviously. What are some of your passions that was like, I really love to do this. That's why I want to steer away from this job. And obviously you want social media to be your revenue to get out of this 9 to 5, I guess you can say that you're in. But what are your big passions? What's the, I like to say, what is your why?
My why.
What is your why?
My why, it probably will sound a little cliche to say.
Nah, not at all.
Obviously, you know, your family's gonna be your why.
Of course.
But deeper than that, I will say, since a little kid, I've always been into like everything dealing with like YouTube,
right?
What we had back when we was kids, like Vine.
Right.
What was the other one? It was It's One. Musically, stuff like that. Like it was a lot of like things on the media that I always watched and always looked at, and I see how like people got in front of the camera and just expressed whatever they expressed in front of the camera. And I've always wanted to get into it, and I just never pulled the trigger all the way up to like high school. And I wasted like, you know, a lot of years not doing what I wanted to do.
Right. Not wasted, you just growth. That was the growth.
That's a better way.
Everything happens for a reason.
Right.
So all that
it kind of
led you to this point you made now.
It led me to like more so like the older you get, the more you realize like the clock's ticking. The clock's ticking.
100%.
And you have this dream, and you have these aspirations.
Right.
And then as you get older, like I'm a 21-year-old man, and as you get older, you start to realize, oh my God, like I have to do what I want to do. And it's like you have to get to a point in life to where you like, what do I want to do? What makes me happy? And I always knew what made me happy. I just never kind of pulled the trigger on it.
Right.
And I saw that the clock was ticking, so I was just,
I love that.
I was just like, man, let's do this content, man. Let me do what I got to do to kind of ride this next wave that I obviously can see.
Right.
And let me try to make my own twist to it and make an impact on the world. So that kind of was my goals and my aspirations to it.
Man, you killed that shit.
Yeah.
There you go. That's pretty
much what I like.
I love that. And like you said, family is square one.
Square one, man. It's like,
I know we talk about how we are very similar.
Oh yeah.
In a lot of ways.
Very.
My mom played a huge role in my life. My mom and my dad and my brother. That's my rock.
That's the rock, man. The immediate family.
That's my rock. 100%.
Yes.
And I watched personally my mom work all the time. I mean, my mom's a CPA, and I'm talking about 4 in the morning, every single morning. She doesn't stop until she goes to sleep. You can ask my mom, my brother. I'm gonna say, I know you.
Nah, seriously.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know your mom is similar. Right.
All it is work.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
And I hate that, but she loves that because she wants to provide, right? For the one she loves, and I love that. Right. But I want to kind of pay her back in a way.
I feel you, bro. Oh my gosh.
I have to.
Oh my gosh, I feel you.
It's the only way to do it.
Yes.
And that's kind of where it all started. I see, number one, I don't want to work some bullshit job that I hate for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
Number two, I don't want to do this shit just for the money. I don't want to work some job just to get a paycheck and I'm not making an impact. I'm not helping or serving people. So if I'm doing this content stuff, I feel like there's a huge problem in the world with people not living their life to its fullest potential.
Right.
They're either physically not as strong as they could be, mentally. Spiritually, or they live to work and not work to live. Like my mom, for example.
Right.
She works, and she doesn't get a chance to travel and enjoy life.
Be happy.
Exactly. And I noticed that in a lot of people.
Majority.
I'm a thinker. I think of things from every single perspective, down to the very last detail.
Yep.
I put myself in her shoes, or I put myself in my shoes as her doing all the things she does for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm thinking, all right, she works all the fucking time. She lives to work. At a point in her life, she didn't really take care of herself, so to say, because she was just working.
That's so similar to my story. That's crazy.
Just working. And I hate that.
Right.
I really do.
Yeah,
so I didn't want that for
something
myself.
Right.
I didn't want that for myself. So I want to pursue something that I'm passionate about. One, that number two helps people. That number three can relieve her of this stress.
Right. The mom is always gonna be like the top one,
No doubt.
motivation for any young man, especially at our age.
Right.
And like what we seen our mothers go through.
Right.
Like just for us, just for the little old boy, you just like all you think about is like how much you can bless your mom and the opportunity you have to bless your mom.
Right.
Being as young as we are, being that we have great parents.
Right.
And all you want to do is just return the favor and do what you love.
100%.
I definitely agree with that so much. Like,
100%.
definitely a big why in my life.
For sure. See, I like to preach having a why when pursuing anything in life is so important. If you don't have a reason to get out of bed and do this, like for a lot of people, they work to provide. For me, I do this content stuff to help, to serve, to help myself, influence, make an impact on the world. I'm doing this because I want to change the fucking world for the better. I really do. It eats me alive every single day to think, if I go through this entire life, knowing how capable and able I am to make a huge impact, and I don't, every single day that eats me alive, and I'm not perfect.
Right.
This morning, today, I didn't work as much as I could have. I spent the first 2 hours of my day, doing chores and shit, cleaning around, and then after the fact, I just chilled, played a game on my phone for a while.
And that's a lot of us.
And I feel horrible. I feel terrible thinking about that.
It's almost like wasted potential.
Exactly. It's wasted time.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Looking back on it, reflecting, I can't do that no more. I can't. I just, some people may watch my shit and think that I'm a perfect guy. That I work.
It's never that way.
It's not that way.
Let me tell you that right now. It's never that way.
It's not.
Never perfect.
People work a lot less than they make it out the scene.
Right.
Myself included. And I want to keep it, like I said, 100% real.
You got to. That's
100%.
It's the only way. You don't got you got to be authentic.
Right.
You got to be a real human being at the end of the day.
100%.
That's how it is.
But with this being said, every single day we grow and get better.
That's all it is.
Every day.
Opportunities.
Every single day, no matter who you are, no matter your situation, if you have a big goal and you have a reason to achieve this big goal, and you get a little bit closer to that goal every single day, you will achieve it. Unless you quit. That's it.
It's all
you only fail if you quit. See, I've been doing this social media shit for a year, Darryl.
A year. And I watched this dude do this.
And I've been posting on social media every day for a year, and to be honest, I haven't seen that great of a return from it, other than it's amazing that I get to help one person out.
Right.
Every video that I make, I will say I get to help one person out. That's the
You know
only
what's
reason I
crazy?
keep going.
That's one thing in my career of this content. You are the one man that I know that won't quit. And that, I don't think you understand this, Sebastian, but that literally, it lights a fire in me to keep going. And when you come across a guy like this that is nonstop, like he said, he has been doing this for over a year, and I kid you not, I watch his page like all the time. Bro, this dude is steadily going, and he doesn't quit. And I've gotten to points in my life, man, like, bro, I was like, man, you know what? This probably is not for me. You know the one dude that kept popping across my page? Your boy right here, man. Like, come on, I can't even count when I talk. Like, this dude has kept me going. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, he motivated me a lot. It's a lot of times that I wanted to stop, man. But I see my boy, man, and he just encouraged me to keep going. It don't matter. And if anybody's trying to get into any of this content, and if this is what you like to do and this is your dream, try not to look at the end goal. Try not to look at the things that come with it, like money, cars, all the good stuff in life. You know what I'm saying? Try to really find that love in it, like he has. He's found the love in the game. Like, he's found the love when it comes to making content, doing videos, doing the lifestyle content, and like what do you kind of call it? The body.
This is the fitness and health.
The fitness one. He's steady. He's found the love in it. And once you find the love in what you do, you're just doing it out of, you being genuine and you actually loving what you do. And then eventually the work will pay off, and you're gonna watch this man do it right here.
See, I'll be honest. First off, I can't, you see what I'm saying? How could I ever stop? Mm-hmm. Whenever I have someone like Darryl, one of, if not my biggest supporter.
Hell yeah.
Keeping me going. Like, he's saying all this, like, I'm pushing him every day, and the feeling is mutual.
Right.
I see you going every day after working 12-hour shifts, still going, still put.
That's how it's gotta be.
How can I complain?
Yeah.
How can I complain about doing this stuff?
Complaining is last option.
Right. This shit's tough.
It's tough as hell, man.
Imagine waking up every single day, posting hella videos, and taking an L on all of them. Post 6 videos every day. And see, it's hard for me to even say take an L, because out of those 6 videos, one person is going to benefit from it.
Is it really?
So it's not taking an L. It's really not. But in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking, it's not popping off. And it hurts. And I'm telling you right now, that shit eats me alive sometimes.
It's like you discouraged in a way.
1,000%. It eats me alive. Almost every day I go through that feeling.
Oh yeah, every.
Then it all, like you said, like what I told you at the beginning of this video, his mindset of, that's God. That's God presenting you with a challenge.
That's all it is, man.
For you to overcome it. I asked for blessings. I asked to be able to help people. So he presented me with challenges to overcome, to do so.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's how it is, man. It's like,
that's right.
You just you gotta learn how to find that perspective in the way we're thinking right now, like we're speaking. Once you find that perspective in life and that perspective in what you want to do, you kind of just genuinely fall in love with it. And you don't look at what everybody else looks at, like, oh, I needed that video to pop off.
Right.
Like, I wanted that video. I thought that was the one, and I thought that one was gonna blow up. I thought everybody was gonna post it, or this, that, and the third. But that's not what it's about, bro. It's just genuinely about putting what you had thought, put it out.
Right.
And then all those will add up at the end. Like it's exactly. You're stacking these small dubs,
right?
And it's gonna eventually turn into the big moves. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely will say this year I have gotten better with that. Seeing you, I've gotten better with like kind of just putting it out there, kind of just stacking these small dubs up, and eventually the hard work will pay off.
That's exactly right. See, I love the fuck out of this shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's the only way it's gonna work.
And the only reason why I keep pushing is because of stuff like this. Like, y'all understand how that may be the best compliment I could ever receive ever. Like, genuine. Like, not very often, but we'll say a couple of times a week, maybe once a week, sometimes not at all. Somebody will say something like that. Somebody will say, I'm making videos, just trying to keep it real, saying it's really sucks not feeling like I'm getting out of what I put into it.
Right. So
then, like some people, this one guy on my TikTok, I can't remember his name, which is kind of making me upset that I can't remember his name. But he's like, bro, please don't stop. Please don't stop. You're encouraging me, you're inspiring me, your energy keeps me going. One guy in particular, I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if he wants me to, said something about how the stuff that I posted possibly saved his life. That was huge. But you see what I'm saying? Whenever I have people saying stuff like that, it's easy for me to keep going. It really is. But it took me a long time to get to this point.
Yeah.
I get hate every single day for the stuff that I do. Every single day. And that's okay. I'm cool with that because somebody who's above you will never hate on you for the process. Somebody who does social media for a living,
you're preaching,
will never, ever hate on you for posting a video. Will never, ever hate on you for making a podcast. Will never, ever hate on you for a fit person. Will never hate on you for being super overweight and going to the gym. We love that shit. We all been in your shoes, bro.
Oh yeah.
Darryl was a fit guy. I'm a fairly fit guy myself. If you're going into the gym and working to achieve this better life for yourself, that is a fucking amazing thing that you're doing. It really is. It really is. And that's the mindset you have to have. See, all the stuff that we're talking about right now is a mind state. Any bad thoughts that you have, depression, you're anxious, you're scared about what other people think, you simply just have to switch your perspective. You have to change the way that you think about the situation. If you have negative thoughts in your head, you have to change the way that you think about it. Like what you were saying, like I'm gonna keep relaying this example. I'm getting upset because none of our microphones are working. Our mic quality is not gonna be that great because I'm using a microphone that I've never used before. But Darryl's saying, that's God. That's God giving us these challenges to see if we're going to push through it, to see if we're going to overcome these barriers.
We really want it.
Exactly. To really test us and push us to make us stronger as individuals. See, I just love that shit. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand how much. See, it really is. That's just awesome.
That's what you gotta find. You gotta be very passionate about it.
Right.
And that's all I see now.
You gotta be passionate about the process. And I see people saying love the process and not the results. That's hard. It's hard.
That's the hardest part.
And I know what they're trying to say as we're saying it right now, but it's hard whenever I'm not making a bunch of money. Whenever I'm not landing clients, whenever I feel I'm not helping people, that shit's tough. Whenever you're not getting the results, it's tough to keep going. Especially whenever you know you're getting hated on. It's like you're getting more negative feedback than positive from the shit.
And like, I feel, let's talk a little bit more. Let's talk a little bit more about that aspect for people that are trying to get into this.
Right.
For other people behind the camera, you know.
Right.
Because I know a lot of people deal with hate differently.
Yes.
A lot of people have this care in the world that much,
right,
to be stopped from doing their dream because of hate.
And I feel like
how do you deal with that?
We've both kind of been there.
Yeah, I've been there. Trust me.
Exactly.
I've been there.
As of
you get haters everywhere you go.
Right. But I feel like now that I've been doing this for so long and getting hated on for so long, people kind of respect me for keeping at it.
And that's where you get it at.
But how I approach it is, people will leave negative comments on my posts to this day, often. Probably, well, I'm not going to say super often, but those are the ones you notice.
Right.
Those are the ones that stick.
It's the one that's going like, you go, remember that shit.
You'll see 100 positive comments and then one negative one.
That's all it takes.
That's the one where your eyes That's like whenever you walk into a room and there's a bunch of white lights, you're going to notice that one red one.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to notice that one red one sitting in the middle.
Right.
How I approach it is, I'll get angry. I'll get angry sometimes. Like one happened literally yesterday. A guy commented on my post something super negative on my Instagram post. And I was like, I can approach this comment out of negativity or positivity. I can shed light in this world full of darkness,
right,
or I can just add to it. So I approached this guy and I said, first of all, brother, I appreciate your comment. I appreciate you even expressing your opinion because a lot of people are afraid to do that.
Right.
But I'm going to start off by saying this. Number one, usually they are in the wrong in the situation.
Exactly.
And this is bad, but I'll say this because I'm going to be honest.
I mean, that's what it is.
I appreciate you for expressing your opinion because everyone has a right to one. I disagree with you. Here's what I think is correct. With all this being said, I love you, brother. God bless.
You know,
I finish all of it. You have to be positive.
That's the best way you can do it.
You have to. Number one, there's two reasons you have to be positive about it. Number one, if you create this argument, it's gonna take a toll on you. You're gonna feel shit. You're gonna feel like shit. It's gonna affect your mental, physical, spiritual, all of it. It's gonna try to affect it. Right. But if you approach it in a positive way, you're gonna know that you did good.
Right.
So that's gonna be good for your mental, physical, spiritual. You approach it in a positive way because that's gonna affect you. If you don't, you approach it in a positive way so it can help the individual on the other side of the phone as well.
Exactly.
They're trying to get a reaction out of you, a negative one. You approach it with positivity, trying to share the bright light of Jesus on them.
And that's all you can do.
And usually, they apologize and they say, I appreciate you.
Kill them with kindness.
Exactly. Kill them with kindness, not only for your own well-being, but for theirs.
Right.
You have to approach it. You have to change your perspective. Just like how you were saying, I'm going to keep on fucking talking about this example that just happened. You have to change your perspective. You have to shed this positive light always. You have to. You have to. And then, if you approach it in a negative way, it's going to affect your brain. It's going to affect the person that people see you to be. Like if someone looks up to me, and I sit here and get in an argument with someone, random stranger on the internet online, they're going to be like, damn, this person's not who I thought they were.
Right.
I thought they were this good, uplifting, kind person, trying to shed a positive light on this earth. But now that I see how they really act, whenever somebody approaches them negatively, it's bad. Like, one time I got in an argument with this guy, and one of my supporters was like, Sebastian, ignore him. Ignore the hate. Ignore the hate. It's like, you know what? I approached this wrong. I'm never going to do it that way again.
Hey, W supporter.
Right.
W supporter. Shout out to you.
Now, I just went on a rant. I go on rants. I'm sorry.
No,
I don't know if this is...
This is all about rant.
Right. How do you approach negativity? How do you go about it? Because we've talked about a personal experience with you recently. We have. How do you approach it?
Okay, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
That's all I want, brother. I want straight honesty.
When it comes to when it comes to hate or anybody talking negative or finding some way to talk down on you or whatever, I've actually had to pray to God about that because I've kind of developed over the years of me being in college alone.
Right.
I've kind of developed a negative way to respond, and I would try to find a way to kind of almost make myself feel better, and I would be the one to you
gotta get your revenge.
Exactly.
Right.
So I haven't been the best when it comes to hate because I don't know, man. I take things to the heart, man. I take things to the heart, and I feel it. I try to be a better person as I'm walking this way of life with God, And I'm starting to understand, like, responding with any type of negativity or coming out of like revenge or coming like you gotta prove something to anybody. First of all, you gotta realize, bro, you don't got nothing to prove to that person that you know sent out the hate. You don't got nothing to show them. If they're gonna say something about you, then you're probably doing something right.
Exactly.
So like I said, when it comes to like changing your perspective, like, oh, this dude actually has something to say about me, I must be doing something right, you know? So
it's kind of like if he's thinking about you.
You live in you live in the people's head rent free.
Real true. Yeah.
So like
as bad as that sounds to say, it's true.
It's the truth.
You're doing something good enough to be
lingering in somebody's head.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is. So
you're on their mind for whatever reason.
Right. So like when I kind of like saw that, I was like, okay, I mean, instead of me just trying to like get this revenge or boss up on people, I just like kind of just threw it to the side and kind of I enjoy the hate now. I like it because I see like okay, I must be doing something right if I'm just in their head that much. Exactly. So I'm gonna just kind of keep it pushing and kind of do like I'm trying to like keep it to where like I'm, you know, okay, that's what you feel, okay, you know, keep it pushing. Right. And instead of just kind of just having that revenge side and revenge mindset. So yeah, I haven't been the best when it comes to hate, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, I'm killing with kindness, like you said. That's it.
That's it.
That, and if I'm being real, it hurts them more that way. Mm-hmm. And that's not the reason you should be doing it. I know that sounds messed up. I'm just being 100% real. It hurts the person on the other end of the phone much more if you basically say, I'm going to take all this negative energy that you come in trying to push towards me and keep it positive. Right. That shit don't affect me.
It does. And that's what I like. I like that you said that. Because now you say you're killing them with kindness, but also you're protecting your peace.
Exactly.
By not, you're not changing your way of life. You're not changing your train of thought and your perspective. You're keeping it, you're keeping it peak.
Right.
100%. You're keeping it your way, like, and that's 100%. How it's supposed to be. I feel like killing. I mean, like, I hate to say killing them with kindness because it kind of sounds like you're trying to, but no, man. It's just, I mean, you just keep doing you, and let them think what they think, and just keep it pushing. I mean, the hate doesn't matter. I honestly want the most hate in this world. I don't care.
And plus, it sparks interaction. It sparks. Someone's leaving a hate comment on your video.
Exactly.
That's pushing it out to more people.
That's pushing it out, bro. That's pushing it out.
I love how you say protecting your peace. That's what I was trying to say, but I couldn't find the word. That's fire.
Hold up, though. So, all right, let me talk to you about this, and maybe you can help me out. So even with when it comes to your friends hating or talking behind your back, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with that type of hate? Not like anybody that you don't know, like that's saying something. How do you deal with the people around you, your friends, talking behind your back? How do you deal with that?
Plain and simple, that's not your people.
Facts.
That's not your friend. If we're just being 100% real with you right now, your friend, your true friend, is supposed to be someone that loves you. That means that they're there with you no matter what.
Support.
They support whatever you do. If they talk shit behind your back, what kind of person does that make them? Not your friend.
Not your person.
Not someone that you want to be around anyways. Right. I filmed a video on this the other day on my phone that I didn't post because I didn't feel like editing it, number one. Number two.
Hey, see, we all go through it. We're come on, everything ain't perfect.
Right. Number two, it's a real harsh topic. Because all of my friends or people that I thought were my friends watch my shit. Right. And I don't want them to feel like it's about them, even if it may be. Right. I don't want people to form or forge the wrong conclusion on the topic that I presented. I know I'm saying a bunch of big words. Anyways.
I need all this PR training, bro. All of it, bro.
Let me just say this. Just change subject real quick. This is Darryl's first time doing some shit like this. He's fucking killing it.
I have no idea what
he's killing it. I talk to the camera every day. I got practice at this shit.
Yeah.
He's killing this shit.
I'm trying, man.
He's killing this shit. But anyways, that's not your people. It's really not your people. And that's not people of God. God teaches us to love everyone. That means don't hate.
Preaching.
That means don't judge.
Don't judge.
All of this shit, man. I mean, I'm just gonna say this. Some of my really, really close friends, my best friends, 100% talk shit behind my back. That's just the kind of people that they were, or that's the kind of the people that they are. And it took me doing what I do now to realize this. I know that they talk shit behind my back, but whenever we were friends, whenever we were hanging out often, I never realized that they were talking shit about other people all the time. This whole time. They talk shit about other people whenever you're in the room. They talk shit about you when you're not in the room.
Right.
That is the truth.
That's the truth.
That's just the person that they are.
It's own cold truth.
Evil.
Own cold.
It's just pure evil. It really is. And it's sad to see that this is extremely normal.
That's how it is.
You know what's crazy?
It's a way of life nowadays.
All the conversations that we've had, I don't think we've talked bad about one person ever.
Never. That's not how it's supposed to be in life.
And that's crazy, because that's not normal. See, I want y'all, if y'all watching this right now, just think about this. How often do you find yourself accidentally talking shit about someone? I do it myself, indirectly. I don't try to, but sometimes I'll be having a conversation with someone, and I make it positive. I'm like, I'll pray for them. But that's just kind of like, I'll say this person is doing this thing, and all you can do is really pray for them and hope for them to change.
Right.
But me even talking about them in a negative light before I say I'll pray for them makes it bad on me.
Yeah, you don't feel right.
I don't. And that really takes a toll on me, because I realized that recently. My mom made me realize this. One of my brother's friends just got in trouble recently. I'm just giving it a beans right now. A lot of people talk harshly about the trouble that he has got in. And I have to hear all this. My mom is so positive about this. She said, I would never look differently about that kid. I've known this kid since he was a baby, literally birthed. You can't forge an opinion on someone based on one bad thing that they've done.
Right. And that's facts.
We've all done bad shit. We're all sinners. None of us are perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
That's why our Lord and Savior died on the cross for us to save us from this shit.
Amen.
But, so I fall victim to talking in a negative light on people sometimes too.
Yeah, we all do.
I was just thinking, it's crazy to say it. Me and you, out of the wrong conversations like the one we're having right now, we have never talked negatively about someone. But I feel like that's because so many people talk negatively about us. And we know how bad that hurts us.
Right.
Imagine how they would feel if we're talking about them that way. So imagine if the people that are hating on us, if we talk bad about them the same way they're talking bad about us, how would they feel? They feel like shit.
Exactly.
How we feel like shit about it. So that changed me as a man. That's crazy to think about, huh?
Yeah, thinking about that is actually insane. Because you worded that very good, I'm not gonna lie. Because you would never, and like you said, you know how you said people that already made it, they would never talk crap on me, like us trying to make it. So I noticed I would never talk bad on anybody trying to make it.
Exactly. Never.
Because like you said, you know how that would feel if somebody's talking down on your name, talking down on your work.
Right.
And you gotta get to the point so man, you gotta let people live, dog. For all the haters. You gotta let people live.
Exactly.
That's all it's about, bro.
For all the haters and all the people getting hated on.
Right. That's what it is, bro. And
that's something we struggle with bad.
Yeah, man. I hear, bro. I hear everything. I got ears everywhere, bro.
Exactly.
When things are said about me, it comes back like that.
Exactly.
And you just gotta learn how to deal with it, learn how to do it the right way, and try to do it the right way. I'm still trying.
Exactly.
But that's when you just gotta kind of bring God into play. The Most High, man. He's the only one that can help you with anything you're going through, any type of
bingo
things you're going to. You have to go to God.
Bingo.
That's all it is, man.
That's exactly right.
And that's what you got to get back.
True.
Amen.
That's exactly right.
Let's talk about your faith, dog. How often or how frequently,
Wow.
Let's talk about that.
This is a big one.
That's a better one.
All right, let me talk. It's a long story. I'm gonna summarize it big time. I'm gonna start by saying this. I grew up in a Christian household. My grandma, my mom's mom, is the most Southern Baptist woman you will ever meet. I'm talking about church every Sunday, Wednesday. She works in church. She lives for church. And for some reason, that made me, what's the word?
Like,
step away.
Push you away. Look, oh my God.
That made it unattractive, I guess you could say.
Well, I had the same experience. What the hell?
Someone trying to force it on me so hard made me like not want.
I'm like,
you know what I mean? And obviously through all the traumas that I went through, I've never truly been healed until I found God.
Right.
And I'm gonna say this. I've had a couple of very traumatic points in my life. My grandfather passing away too early. A true spitting image of a perfect man, in my opinion.
Right.
A man of God.
That's what you look up to.
Right. A true man of God. Never cursed, never drank, never smoked. I mean, like the epitome of a near perfect man. You know what I mean? He got Parkinson's and his life got cut way short. Way short. He died in his 70s. You know what I mean? Like that's way short. And I'm gonna be honest, it may even be his late 60s. It's really fucked up for me to not know exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's early 70s.
Yeah.
I had to watch that man live the last 4 years of his life almost nonverbal. He couldn't take care of himself. He had to wear diapers. He had to roll around in a wheelchair. He had that caretaker always. I'm not trying to make this some sad shit.
Yeah, I'm here.
I was telling you my story.
I'm here with you, bro. Come on. Here.
And that's the reason why I got into fitness and health. I really had to know why. How? How could something so bad happen to a man so good? And that led me to be passionate about this fitness and health stuff.
Oh, I love that.
He didn't eat great. He drank Cokes every day. He ate ice cream every day. He didn't really exercise as much as he should have, which ultimately led him to his fate. That is 100% of the reason why I'm passionate about fitness and health. That is 100% of the reason why I'm so passionate about eating God's food. Providing your body with the shit that it needs to function and thrive every day so that someday, later on in life, you don't end up like my grandfather did. Okay. You don't end up with these diseases that these poisonous foods create. Not immediately, but eating these bad things and not exercising the first 50 years of your life will lead to you having some disease later on. That's just the truth.
Right.
So I dedicated my life to figuring out what's the perfect formula. How can I make this not happen to myself and the people that I love? And I noticed a drastic change in my own life, how I looked and felt amazing.
That's a story.
Once I decided to make this change.
That's amazing. And
so I shared it to the people that I love. Started by cleaning up my household, making my parents eat healthier, exercise more. I mean, I've helped my mom lose damn near 30 pounds now.
Oh, shout out moms.
You know what I mean? And then even my grandma and other people that I love. That's where it all started. And then I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. I want to try and share this information with the world.
Yes, bro. There you go.
That's why all of this is a thing.
There you go.
That is why I am in this seat right now, Darryl.
Okay.
That's why I do what I do. Real shit. And I feel like that's God.
That's all God, dog.
I feel like that's God falling through and through.
You know, I'm sitting here, I'm like, bro, I'm looking at it, I'm like, God, it was such God. Like,
that is so God.
That's crazy.
God put these tragedies in my life to help me change the world, to help me, to give me purpose.
Right, purpose. That's a big one.
To him putting these tragedies in my life and developed a purpose within me, developed a passion within myself, which led me to be in this situation. And that's what I mean when I say I want to change the world. I want to make the world more healthy. I want to help people live their longest, happiest, and healthiest life. That's what I mean whenever I say all these things. This fucking story with my grandpa. Real shit. And then we talk about God again. The second traumatic experience that happened in my life. I fell in love with a girl. My freshman year of college. Man. I was a hoe.
We all been there.
Thursday. My junior year. Thursday.
Bro said Thursday.
My senior year of high school, I was out. I'm over here trying to.
You kid.
Exactly. I'm trying to get with as many girls as possible. That's the cool thing to do. That's the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Until my freshman year in college, I fell in love with this girl and I was like, holy shit. I can't do this no more. I love this girl. I really do. And I'm going to be honest, before we started dating, I did steal some hoe shit where I went and messed with some girls in Lafayette.
Yeah.
While we were talking, and I messed up. She found out, and that made her feel like shit.
Right.
And that made me feel like shit, and I was like, it's time to change. It's time to change, bro. I'm tired of treating girls bad. It's bad. If someone did that to me, I would feel like shit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like shit. I was always the one that was doing these beautiful young women bad.
Man.
You know what I mean? And I know that this is something that we talk about.
Yeah, bro. Like,
right? And you know, and like when I get to the juice, this may change your whole perspective on the
Please change my perspective.
This is, I never told you the full story as to why I am, how I am. It's God. Just wait for this. We started dating. December, I'll never forget this. She did some sneaky stuff, and it made me feel like shit. I was just like, my heart broke.
It killed you.
My heart broke. It killed me. This was right after we started dating. I was like, holy shit, I did this to her first. Imagine how she felt. Killed me. But anyways, I chose to forgive her and give her another chance. Because I changed and became a good guy, I guess you could say. And I realized that these sinful ways of going after all these women and treating all these women bad, it's just horrible. It's not the person God wants me to be, number one. Number two, it really affects them, how this certain situation affected me.
Yeah.
We continue to date. Alcohol gets involved. We all do dumb stuff whenever we consume alcohol. And that's why I quit drinking and partying, because people do dumb stuff whenever they're under the influence.
Bad news.
It's just the truth. And some stuff happened again with her. Once again, my heart broke. You need to take this?
Is it?
Yeah, take it real quick.
Hello? Yeah, I'm shooting a podcast right now.
We're going on ad break real quick.
Yeah, I'm shooting a podcast. Alright. Those pops. But anyways.
No, got it. See, that's why I love this dude.
Yeah.
Can never leave your roots. Your people is the rock, that rock.
Yeah, I had to look at it, I was like, nah, I got it.
You got to. That's just real life. That's you. I love it.
Yeah, that's how I got to be, man.
Some stuff happened again. I did some dumb things. She did some dumb things. On and off. We broke up. I went and hung out with a girl the day after I broke up with her because she did something bad again, and it really, really hurt me, and I wanted revenge. I got that revenge. That revenge did nothing for me. It ended up making me feel like more bad than good.
Right. That's what it always does.
And so I was like, you know what? I gotta change.
You got to.
I mean, that heartbreak is a traumatic experience. And then we're on and off, and then she did some shit to break my heart again. And again, and again. Moral of the story, I should have ended that shit long before it got to that repetitive heartbreak after heartbreak. Once this person does something so bad to you, you gotta realize your wife would never do this to you.
Never.
And so I realized that, and I was like, it's time for me to step away. But it was kind of like this feeling of I wanted something that I couldn't have. That was all it was for me. I wanted to chase. She didn't want me, which made me want her 10 times more.
Right.
She's over here fooling around with other dudes. It's making me want her 10 times more. It's the chase.
Yeah.
It's the chase more than this is my person, more than the love. And I don't even want to do this again. I don't want to hurt someone. I don't want to get hurt myself. And I feel like going through this situation, once again, was God presenting me with a traumatic situation, trying to force me to change. Like this was 2-3 years ongoing of just hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't ever want to go through that shit again. You don't want to put somebody else in that situation again. So I cut off every female. And even to this day, I don't talk to no hoes. None. Or I don't even mean to say hoes. I don't talk to any women. I don't flirt with any women. No, that's not true. I don't do it often because of the traumatic experiences God has put me through and it forced me to change.
Man, that's God, bro.
So what happened with my grandpa forced me to adapt a fit and healthy lifestyle and try and help others do the same. What happened with this girl, this traumatic experience, forced me to remove myself from pursuing a bunch of women and instead trying to find my wife, because that's the ways of God. It really is. It's all God. And it just all points to the fact that if you don't follow God's ways, you're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
If you don't do
every time,
whether that's taking care of your one perfect and able body that He has blessed you with, or protecting your peace, or being selective with who you let get really close. I mean, He is just throwing sign after sign after sign to me to change. And that's why I am how I am. People think it's weird that I don't talk to girls.
I love that, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
I love that. Dude, you don't understand how much I'm learning from you, bro. Like, because that's a strong spot for me. Girls.
Right. And I know. That's what I'm saying. We talk about this often, but you never truly heard where I'm coming from and how I got to where I am.
Wow, bro.
And so I can never look at a female the same. I see women as a prize, or at least the right one. The woman that God has put on this earth.
How do you do that? How do you do that in this generation? Like, that's just what it is.
Right. You see all this content stuff is? I'm never going to give up. I got faith in God that the right woman is out there for me. I got faith in God.
And that's what God
that this stuff is going to work out.
You're preaching.
I got faith in God that He has a plan for me. And that plan for me is amazing.
You're preaching, dog.
It's amazing.
Wow, you're preaching. You're changing my perspective right now. Like, oh my gosh.
That's why I will never give up, whether that's with this passion that He has given to me through traumatic experience, whether that's the traumatic experience with my grandpa, with the fitness and health stuff. I will never lose passion for that. I will always try and push people to be fit and healthy, because I don't want someone to have to go through that, or I don't want my great friend Darryl to have to see any of the people that he loves have this treacherous disease later on in life. Like cancer is a big one.
That's a big one. That's a really big one.
I don't want someone that you love to have to deal with cancer. So I preach holistic. God has an answer for all of it.
Amen.
If someone that you love is unhealthy, doesn't maybe exercise as much as they should have, it's hard for you to approach them in a way to try and get them to change. But if you tell them, for example, that's what I tell my mom, I want you to be around for, I love you with all of my heart. So I need you to change. We saw what happened to Papa, her dad. And that is a direct reflection of the unhealthy parts of his lifestyle that he lived. That's why I want you to change. She had a why, she changed. If I can give every person on this earth that exact why, they will all change. They will all have a motive to change. You see what I'm saying?
Bro. Amen.
Same thing with the girl situation. If you look at women differently, I don't want you to get hurt. You don't want this kind young woman to get hurt. So change. That's the only way to do it, is to change. You to spread this positive light within. God showed me this whole life does nothing. Except for you telling your boys that you smashed, so you're cool. Right? I used to do that too. I mean, bro, that's all it was about.
That's all it is.
How many girls can we get with? But it's really not the method.
Deep. That's deep, bro.
It's really not. Because all it does at the end of the day, It's a hole in your heart that you're trying to fill. It's an empty void within that you're trying to fill with sinful ways. Rather than turning to the big man upstairs and trusting in his plan for you. And instead of spending all this time and attention trying to see how many girls I can get with, spending all this time and attention seeing how good can I make myself, how successful can I be, how good can I pursue my passion and purpose, how can I take this time and effort to find the right one. See, and it's hard. See, look, I think about that every time, all the time. It's in the world we live in today.
Right, bro.
You can't find a girl that's like that. But we looking in the wrong places.
That's all it is.
We look for girls at the bars, at the clubs, and not in church. If you want to find a girl with similar values, you gotta go where similar values are practiced.
Right.
Like church. These church girls, or these church women, I'm not trying to belittle women in this at all. I don't mean to, if I'm saying some bad shit, you know what I mean? I'm not.
Let's be real.
That's, in my opinion, where it's at. One church that I go to has a single people's group. Calvary Baptist Church. They have a singles group where single people meet up and they try to find a partner, I guess, you know what I mean?
Right.
With similar Christian values.
Yeah.
And those girls are looking for a husband. And I'm looking for a wife. Like I said, you just gotta have faith. God's gonna make everything happen.
It all falls
at the right time. It really does. And if you don't have that faith, see, like I said, bro, in the way the world is today, fuck.
Yeah.
The girls that we see, but where do we see all those girls at? The club,
the place,
at the bar. Exactly.
outside.
Exactly, outside.
You spitting me with this one, man.
You're never gonna find the right one out there. That's where I found my ex-old lady.
Bro, that's what I found all my ladies.
Exactly. And guess what it ended in?
Not here.
You found these women in a sinful environment, so God's not gonna let it play out how it should. You find these young women.
Wow, bro, you're preaching me right now.
You find these young women in a Christian, good environment, surrounded by God. God's gonna let it work out and play out how it should.
Preaching.
It all falls back on God. Okay, this
You just completely changed my perspective. Just now. The hell? Nah, that hit deep. Especially that's a deep part for me. Like that's a very deep part.
And I've never got to tell you this. We always talk about it, and we've always been like very surface. I never got to get deep as to why I do what I do now. I mean, everything that I do now is because of shit that I went through. And no one knows this, or otherwise they wouldn't be hating. They wouldn't be hating what I'm trying to do if they heard what I just told you. I promise you. I promise you.
They don't know your story.
They don't. And that's why I was telling you, as a content creator, as a person trying to get on the internet, it's important for the people to know your story.
Right.
Like
they know what you've been through.
Right, exactly.
That's real. That's deep. That's very deep. You just spread me some great. I needed to hear that, bro. Like you don't understand. I needed to hear that.
And all it takes is, look, I know it's easy to just leave this conversation and not apply it to your own life. I do it myself. I'm gonna tell you right now, that it was bad for me to play the game throughout the day instead of working and progressing in life. I'm gonna do it. I promise you, I'm gonna probably do it sometime this week.
No such thing as perfect.
Exactly. You just gotta work on it. That's it.
And be aware of it.
Exactly. You gotta be aware of it, because now, whenever you do it, you're gonna feel like
you're gonna feel it. Oh yes.
You're gonna feel it.
That is facts. You're gonna feel it in your soul.
And you'll be like, damn, that's an unsteady feeling. I need to change. Yeah. And then that's ultimately what creates that change. That's how it works for me. See,
damn, that's a good one. That's a very good one.
That's a big one.
That's a
big. I mean, I feel like that's the two most important decisions you make in this life is what you do and who you do it with.
That is amazing.
And I just hit most of those points. Why do I do what I do? And who I'm gonna do it with.
Right.
People of God.
I respect that. I respect that way.
You see what I'm saying?
I respect that way a lot. That's crazy. Yeah.
big time stuff that it took me years of self-reflection and research and studying to come to this conclusion. People think I may take life too serious. This is why I take it serious. I do take it serious, very serious. I take every moment serious. This moment with you right now,
serious.
This is the highlight of my week. Well,
this may be the highlight of my year, my boy. Seriously, no. This may be the highlight of my year. Come on, man. We're doing it here. We're doing it right now.
We're doing it.
This is things we talked about.
Exactly.
We literally, I was on my way to work, and I know you remember. We had plenty of phone calls.
I'm talking about like, hours of phone calls.
Talking business. Like we're like, man, we gotta get it. Let's go. And like, let's admit, like, yeah, we have bullshitted a lot. Like you're gonna bullshit. Like you're human, bro. That's gonna happen. But we have talked about it so much to the point. We talked about it so much, and really like lived this so much. Now look,
we've spoken into existence,
and now it's happening, bro. You gotta find and a big thing is a very very big thing is you have to find your people.
That's right.
You have to find your people.
That's the biggest thing. It really that may be number one.
When do we really rekindle? Would you say I say like February of this year?
I would say so, and I don't even know if that's really a good way to put it. I think
like,
it's.
I guess get back on the same wave.
Right. Whenever you texted me, I think he was texting me saying that you fuck with what I do, and that you want to do the same thing, or some shit like that. That's exactly what it was. Whenever you got in your car wreck, we had to get into that.
Yeah.
We had to. You called me saying this was a direct sign from God. This man right here got in a almost near-death experience.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah.
And God brought you to me somehow.
Yeah. It all was God.
And we had a 2-hour-long phone conversation at my parents' house. I was walking around outside. I will never forget this. And we had a conversation similar to this one. Of course, all of our conversations are just fucking amazing.
That's it.
Every one of them.
It hit beats every time.
Every single one of them. I don't remember exactly when that was. Maybe that was
January 31st.
Something like that. See?
January 27th.
Whenever you got into your car. Yeah. But we rekindled sometime nearly after that. Whenever you was like, I gotta do this. And that's whenever you were talking about how I was trying to do BulletProof.
Yeah.
How you were trying to do. What was it?
It was really just content.
What was that? Canva?
Canva. Oh, I still have
Canva. Right. Canva.
It's like it changed.
Right. But that's where it started.
Yeah, that's where it started.
And then we had that conversation, and then we just kind of stayed distant.
Yeah.
We really did. I'll be honest. We didn't really talk much after.
It was just always support.
Right. And then you started getting busy. You started posting content like crazy.
Oh.
And of course, I'm supporting you the way you support me. Of course, you support the fuck out of me.
Right.
And I'm gonna support all my people.
Got to, bro. Bro. You know you may be my. That's crazy. You may be my number one supporter, bro. Dead ass. I love it. If anybody gonna repost my post, if anybody gonna like my post, share it, like, bro, this guy is gonna do that every single time,
every single one of them. I have to.
What more can you ask for? When you see stuff like that, when you see people actually supporting you, when you see people actually loving what you do, man, it's like you can't stop, can't quit, and it's because when you find your people, bro.
Exactly.
It's only up. Like it's only. You know what I always send a rocket emoji. I know you know that rocket emoji.
Yes, sir.
So the rocket emoji, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like a rocket taking off and it got the fire at the bottom. Bro, that emoji right there is like the key to our life right now.
It is.
We're going up. Rocket. Like, come on, baby. We're out.
Every time. I put that on almost all my posts.
Yeah, bro. It's like, bro.
People don't know the meaning behind that emoji.
Oh no, it means a lot. Trust. I don't put it for no reason.
To the moon, baby.
To the moon, baby. We're going up. We're going up.
Oh,
baby. We're at the bottom. We can't go nowhere but up.
Exactly.
Let's go. But yeah.
By the way, this is our first time doing this. We about to get some crazy clips out of this.
Oh yeah.
I love this, man. This is awesome.
Clips, baby.
And this is a conversation that we would have had anyways.
Like
we would have had this conversation.
This camera couldn't have been here, bro. We could have been sitting right here all day talking.
We would have had this.
Yeah.
Before we got this camera set up, we were here for 2 hours having podcast level conversations.
Bro.
And we're like, fuck, we gotta stop
Bro,
talking.
we did that like
we gotta stop talking.
We did that so
We're
many
wasting
times.
it. We're wasting it.
I had to stop him because he got into another rant, and I was like, wait, stop. Let's wait for the camera, bro, because bro, we kept going, bro. And that's just like I really value our relationship.
I really do.
Because like,
bro, really.
Because it's very authentic, and it's like you gain something every time.
Right. And it was like I was telling Darryl, it's hard to find people like this.
Period.
We don't have enough of these deep conversations.
Never.
All of our relationships are very surface level. You don't get into the meat. You don't really connect with someone. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy.
No. Clip that, bro. Clip that one, bro. All right, I'm sorry. Nah, that one got me. I was a little childish, as you can see, but
that's crazy. No, we all are. That's good. That's good.
That one got me, bro. I'm sorry. That's crazy. But yeah, get into
don't get deep into the meat. But,
no. I gotta lock in, man. I gotta.
Your relationships that are surface level aren't real. they really ain't, bro. You gotta get deep with your people. You gotta build that personal connection. You gotta lock in, bro. That's crazy. Clip it. That shit.
Bro, don't clip that. All right. Dude, y'all gotta see me being serious. Dang, bro. I'm a goofy person.
That's serious. We are goofy people. We being very serious right now. Yeah. We are being very serious right now. But
not like no dead ass, like facts. Nah, you speaking facts at the end of the day. Like, what is he doing, bro?
He tried to lock in. Y'all saw it in real time.
Bro, I was gonna keep it going, bro.
We like it.
But dead ass, like. Now we can't lock in, bro.
No, I'm locked. For real shit. Like I said, I don't have this conversation enough with the people that I fuck with. Seriously, you know what I mean? You got the giggles. We locked in. Real shit. If you think about all the people that you close with, I know you say you have some good relationships and good connections with some of your close boys, and you've had some good conversations. Me, I'm looking at all people that I've been close friends with. Like I bring the fraternity back up, for example, and the reason I distance myself from that, we had surface level relationships. We really did. We never had those deep conversations unless we were super drunk.
Right. Facts.
And you don't even remember that anyways.
Right.
Which don't count. You gotta, drunk words are sober thoughts. So why not have these conversations sober, in a sober state of mind, that you're actually gonna remember, that you're actually gonna benefit from, like you said. All the conversations that we have, we benefit from one way or another. But I love that shit. I try now, like I was telling you earlier, me and my ex-old lady never really had deep conversations, and I feel like that was a large part of the reason as to why it didn't last. Or me and other friendships that I've had, best friends for years, never had deep conversations, ever. And those relationships never lasted. One of my best friends of all time, I still love this guy to death. I will love him till the day I die. I don't remember one time that we really had a deep conversation sober.
Deep shit.
I approached this guy one time, crying over this girl, and he just he wasn't serious. This is like a really, really low point in my life. And I was being vulnerable, which was really hard for me to do because I was trying to be the real popular, cool guy. So I wasn't vulnerable, but I was trying to be vulnerable to him. I mean, we've been best friends for dead ass like 3 years. It's been an everyday day. And I couldn't have a serious conversation. Couldn't have face-to-face serious conversations like the ones that we have. Been there every day.
Right.
And that's crazy.
Every time we talk.
And then that made me think, well, fuck, I haven't had deep conversations with my mom, my dad, in a sober state of mind, my brother, my grandparents, all these people that I say that I love, but never really express it, never make an effort to get a connection with them on an emotional level, on a spiritual level, on a deep level. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You need that in life too.
You know how we got so close so fast? It was because of these conversations.
Bro. It's like we've known each other forever. It's because we
what? You know what I'm saying?
That's how it's supposed to be, bro, in this life, bro. Like,
that's crazy.
In this day of age, a lot of people are also like scared to pour out.
Right.
Because of what people may think or what people may say, or if people don't understand.
Right.
Bro, you just gotta learn how to be, especially as a friend and as a quality friend.
Right.
You gotta learn how to get to the point to where you're asking about people's mental health.
Right, exactly.
You're asking about people's life problems. So like, bro, because that's what it all is. We're all brothers and sisters at the end of the day.
We are.
And like, we're here for each other. And I feel like a lot of people do not express that enough because it can get very tough. Like I've been at a low point this year. Hell, I've been at a low point this year, bro.
100%.
And what really like led me to really believe in quality friendships that really matter when it comes to like deep conversations, asking about each other, mental health, and things like that. This year, God has showed me when I was at my lowest point, when I was at rock bottom after my car accident. I was at rock bottom. I hit a low spot mentally. And hell, physically, I was not in shape. And it was only, you want to know how many people it was in my life? Bro, I met so many people. And I called a lot of people my friends. You know how many people actually was there to hear me and to help me? You want to know? 3 people, bro. 3. Only 3. And I have tons of friends, bro.
You have to understand, this dude, dead ass runs Lafayette. One of the biggest.
You know a lot, bro. You know a lot.
He knows pretty much everyone in Louisiana. Right. And I honestly feel bad because, I mean, at this point we weren't close.
Yeah, we weren't.
I don't think I ever really reached out in a way. I will be first to say this in person. I'm sorry, bro.
No, bro. Hold on. That's where you fucked up at. Cause gang, bro, like I said, you are one of them people that was there when I was on my ass, bro. Okay. That's what I was saying, like I was dead ass, like I'm not even capping. Like you was one of the only people that motivated me to like, man, fuck it, I'm finna make this business. I'm finna try to get better on content. You was there, trust. And other than that, bro, it's like, that's why I say you gotta like, when you get into like, everybody hits a rock bottom, hits a low point.
Right.
And that's when you really need friends.
Exactly.
And it showed me that like a lot of the so-called friends and a lot of this fake love and all this, it's not gonna help you in the long run. Especially when you go through things in life and things happen. You're gonna have to start pointing out who your quality friends are. Right. And you're gonna have to start pointing out who is really there for you.
Right.
So when things happen, you can have somebody to lean on, you can have somebody to help you, and you can have somebody to just be there for you, bro. Because nobody's really gonna be there for you unless you pop it.
Real shit.
That's just how this way. That's how the life goes, bro. Nobody's gonna be there for you when you're at rock bottom. And you have to find, and you have to ask God, and you have to be straight up and point out who your quality friends are. Just sit back and watch. Sit back and watch.
You just spoke the truth. And
I've
been diving deep into my trauma. I just fucking went on the whole rant.
Yeah.
I kind of want to reflect that and highlight kind of what you went through.
Yeah.
If you don't mind talking about like your experience, because like you said, I know you went through some deep shit this year that I can't even really imagine.
Yeah.
Like, so if you don't mind, like what kind of happened, and how did you kind of overcome that? You know what I mean?
Okay, well, for those who don't know, I've gotten into a car accident. Led to me making a few bad decisions. We all go through that, and it led to me getting into a car accident, and I broke my ankle. I have 4 screws in my ankle. I tore something in my knee. I don't even remember, but I tore something in my knee which led to stitches. And I also had a close encounter with death,
Right.
because my brain was bleeding due to the car accident. So God had his hand. God had his hands around the whole thing. Like
100% good.
First of all, I mean, I could have been like. First of all, the people that I got into the car accident have turned out to be okay, in good condition. That goes to show like God was there the whole time. Right. Because it could have been something split that would have caused me to die,
right,
them to die,
right,
and it would have been all over. So when that moment happened in my life, when I realized I was just having fun, and then I get into a car accident, and I wake up in the hospital, not knowing that I got into a car accident, right, that changed my whole perspective on life. Right. It changed my whole perspective on like, dang, like it could be going so quick and you won't even know.
Right.
Then that happened, and long story short, I was down for what, 4 months, bro? Like I was down.
Long time.
And I had to recover my ankle. I had to recover my body. I had to recover my leg.
Right.
And I was down, man. I was going through a lot, man. I was going through a lot of thoughts. I was going through a lot of just negative thoughts, bro.
Right.
And it got to a point to where that's just not me. I don't think negative. So I kind of just felt that part of me again, and I turned that shit around. Like I had to, and I couldn't. Like I can't. It don't matter what happens to me. I can always turn that shit positive.
That's
because of the God I've had, bro. I have a God. Like
100%. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
Like that example that just fucking happened.
Yes, bro. It gets real, bro. They like
that mindset is just everything.
It is, bro. And that mindset in that very moment, when you get to a low point in life, you gotta learn how to strengthen your brain and your mindset, because that's what's gonna get you out of it, and that's what's gonna get you to the top. Because, like I said, I was at a low point.
Right.
Mental was horrible.
Right.
But God blessed me with quality friends.
That's right.
The few quality friends I had, I talked to every night. I talked to every single day. Reached out. Encouraged me. Did this, that, and the third. And also, he blessed me with amazing parents.
Right.
And I used what I had good in my life and made everything good in my life. You got to find them small things in your life that's going to be good and make it change everything. So I stopped looking at the negative. I stopped looking at anything that would bring me down, my mental down. And I started looking at the good things, bro. I was like, oh my God, nothing's bad.
Right. Exactly.
Everything is good. God has blessed me to not die. First of all, I'm still alive, so I'm here for a reason. God has also, what's up, baby? God has also blessed me to live again. So I'm just like, wait, why am I thinking this way, and why am I thinking negative, this, that, and the third? And I just said, man, fuck that. I'm finna turn this shit around, and I'm finna get to it. So that right there alone has changed my entire life around, bro.
Not flushing out those negative thoughts, or I guess the bad isn't really bad.
It's not.
The bad is always good. No matter if you go through something that's terrible.
It's so bad.
If you look at the positive within, it'll heal you. You know what I mean? So like you were saying, I mean, brain bleeding is, that shit
was scary, bro. That shit was scary, and it was scary as shit. That shit was like it's just like a blur to me now. It's crazy to think about. What the fuck?
Like that is crazy. That is a genuine life-changing experience.
Yeah, it was life-changing as fuck, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think totally different now. I'm definitely more. Not to say I wasn't goal-driven before, but it definitely now I have a sense of urgency.
It made you appreciate the time that you have.
Yeah.
It made you realize that tomorrow's not guaranteed.
Nothing's promised, bro. Right. Nothing, bro.
So you gotta get the fuck after it while you're here.
Exactly.
Every day.
That showed me what I needed to see, and it showed me what I needed to know, and now I'm just on the road now. Yeah. It's real.
Everybody got a million problems until they get sick, and then they got one.
Right.
Like what happened to you.
Exactly.
Before this happened, you had a million billion things in your mind.
Oh yeah.
And then when this happened, you had one.
No, I had one. Oh my God, that was a good fucking way of putting it. What the hell? That's crazy.
That's part of the reason why I preach the health shit. Everyone's got a million things on their mind all day until one day this disease, this surprise disease comes around. And then that's it. That's all they worry about.
Mm-hmm.
All them other problems didn't matter. No more. You got this one thing that you focused on. And like you said, having God, focusing on the good in the situation rather than the bad, I guess is what made you get out of that situation and become a better man. I mean, shit. That situation and happening will one day result in you being a fucking raging success in this life.
Yeah, and I truly believe it.
I do too. I mean, shit. Ever since that happened, like you said, you started taking your life more seriously. You on social media. You trying to do big shit in this life. I started
doing what I wanted to do.
Come on, man. That's
like for real. I needed that shit, man. It was also an ego killer too. Right. I had a huge. I want to have not huge, but I had an ego on me.
No doubt.
I kind of thought things was promised. I thought things was gonna go my way. Mm-hmm. God definitely, took that ego away to kind of see what I was built for, see what I was built for, and see if I was actually meant for it. And that's how I look at it. Really. I loved it. I'm happy it happened.
That's crazy. This has been crazy. This has been great. I mean, I hope that somebody on the other end of this screen has taken something from this conversation that we've had. And hopefully implemented it into their own life, or hopefully it benefits them, or whatever it may be. Mm-hmm. Hopefully this conversation has done something good for somebody else.